Hello ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining again today. We've got another prop video for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited about today's video. A while back, I did a Nerf pulse rifle modding video which yielded quite a number of views and quite a number of commissions. I ended up for about a year painting other people's pulse rifles, so that was really cool. And now I have been able to finally add to my Aliens arsenal an M314 motion tracker. I've always wanted one of these since the day that I saw Aliens the first time, and now I have one. And the best part is, it's got working electronics, video and audio. Let's get some close-up of it. The weathering and the details. Yeah, this thing is definitely pretty cool. It's a 3D printed kit. Unfortunately, though I filmed the footage of the priming of the pieces and the assembly initially, I lost that footage due to a hard drive error, so the video is basically going to begin in the middle of the build process after it's already been initially painted and assembled, and it'll start with me installing the electronics, the video, the audio, and then doing the weathering. So, without further ado, the rest of the build process. First, we're drilling some holes for better sound quality, since the speaker we're using will be mounted right inside of the bottom piece for the main box. Next up, we're installing the screen and guts that I ripped out of a tiny 2.4-inch video MP3 player from Amazon. The unit was just a tad too large for the side box, so I had to make a custom hole that wouldn't normally be there on the prop to fit it in. This works out because the side that I installed it from faces the main box, so no one will see that edge. Now we're removing the back of the side box so that we can hot glue the screen and guts into place. And of course, the hot glue. At this point, we're installing a pre-cut plastic Fresnel magnifier lens. The original film prop used a slide viewer with a convex magnifier bubble, but it was made out of glass. Since I am not set up to cut glass over here, this worked out just fine for a few bucks since it sits convex and looks great. Now it's time to install the cover on the front of the screen. Next, we're going to run the 3.5mm extension cable through the main box. Now that the cable is run and the screen is set in place, we're going to reinstall the back cover on the side box, and then it's time to install the self-powered 3-watt speaker we're using for the audio. Since I'm permanently installing the speaker with hot glue, I'm going to be cutting a small piece of the main box out for the extension charging port with my Dremel tool, so that the speaker can still be charged without opening the main box. And some more hot glue. And even more hot glue. Now it's time to reinstall the bottom piece of the main box. The charging port for the speaker is inconspicuously placed underneath the handle and looks great. Time to test it out for the first time. Absolutely epic. Now, bear in mind that this is not a fancy Raspberry Pi or Arduino setup. This is a crappy video MP3 player from Amazon playing an AMV file, which is basically a GIF with music. This is a file I found on the internet and edited several versions of specifically for this project. The file is set to autoplay as soon as the unit turns on. Also, check out this sweet laser cut label I got from Victory for Heroes on Etsy. While the label isn't remotely film accurate, I like the look a lot, so we're installing it under the handle. I've ordered multiple laser cut labels from Victory for Heroes before. I have one for my pulse rifle as well. Finally, the weathering portion of the video. All weathering is done with silver Sharpie, silver gel pen, and flat black dry brushed paint. Time to call this done. I could not be happier with the finished prop. Looks worn, grimy, and filthy, as it should. And there you have it. In addition to the first video that I made to play on the unit, I also whipped up another 2 loop tracks that both featured tracks from the film's score composed by James Horner, so that when I take it to conventions, I have a variety of looped tracks to play instead of just one. Apologies that this ended up only being half the video I wanted you to see, but I still hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know I am doing a good job by giving it a thumbs up and commenting. And if you wish to support me further as a creator, please subscribe and tap that bell to all notifications so that you never miss any future content from my channel. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.